welcome back to more Cinderella phenomenon evermore, everybody. Yay! We are back once again for Chevalier's route. We are on chapter 6, the final chapter for his story, and on our way to seeing what our ending would be. In case of what happened last time, I kind of don't really remember, to be quite honest. It's been a hot minute. So let me see. What I can kind of vaguely recall is there was a festival. Spring festival? Something festival. I don't know. But that shit happened. We had a cute moment dancing together with Chevalier out in the town square, having fun and all that stuff. I swear it must be something about him getting over, like, us helping him getting over, like, from being someone who chooses to listen and to just not withhold his opinion, to somebody who would be a little bit more confident in speaking up about things that especially he has a lot of knowledge on. I could have sworn like he was invited to take a seat at the table, at the counselor table, when we were having a meeting with our father and the other nobilities discussing healthcare stuff, like what's it called, like universal healthcare for the people. And the nobles were like, they much rather prefer like healthcare to be like taxed or something, or like really expensive or something, or something along the lines of like not making it not really accessible to like the common folk, basically, or like taxing the common folk a lot for healthcare stuff. And so Chevalier, of course, who works in the field, actually we encouraged him to like speak up on his opinions on that, and he of course does so. And he's obviously in the stance of like, we should make healthcare available for everybody is like entitled to it. We shouldn't have to tax people to death just so that they can afford like medicines and stuff. And like and I think something about also like giving people more like choices, or like having like herbal remedies, or just like very like non-traditional medicines to be available for people to have and stuff and so on, because they're equally as useful and like effective as with like any like other just like common medicines, like I guess like pills and stuff like that. So he's just like, we need to desensitize that like traditional remedies are just as good as like advanced like medicines that we have now. So yeah, he spoke up on that. We're super proud of him for it. And the king, our father, was there, very, very proud, very impressed by it as well. And it's just like kind of like showing the king, or showing our father, that he's like, he's capable of being next in line as a future king, because he's dating us, and he's courting us. He's obviously going to like end up marrying us one day, right? And that means that he'll be in line to rule the kingdom, like a king consort or prince consort, whatever they call it. But yeah, we had that. And then at the end of it, like, actually one of the nobles came up to Chevalier and actually expressed that he was very grateful for Chevalier's like care the other day, because, and it even admitted like being like, oh, I was very like skeptical of you at first because of your background, and I thought your like herbal remedies and home remedy stuff are just like a scam. It's like fake medicine, but like it turns out it really helped me with my illness or whatever I was having trouble with. And it's just like, yeah, like he's slowly but surely like gaining the respect of the nobilities for like who he is, like as a professional healthcare person, as a doctor. So yeah, so there's that. So like, yeah, his relationship with the nobles is turning around. He's now like being more confident with who he is as a person, and blah 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 kind of thing. It's like nice, all the good character development, So yeah, so that's that. I think that's like the major points of like the last chapter, and then there's like a lot of fluffy stuff that we got to experience. So yeah, So let's continue on to finishing up on chapter 6 and seeing where this ending takes us. So, where are we? We're in the dining hall. So the dining hall is lively this morning, though for an entirely different reason than usual. Why is that? So, just to be clear, this exchange program you're proposing isn't actually an exchange program. An exchange program. Aha! I think that was obvious, darling. Oh, so why call it an exchange program at all? Because it sounds more educational that way. It is early morning and we are all gathered in the dining hall with the Brigantian princess, discussing Rod's impending stay in Brigantia. Oh yes. A few weeks ago, Rod agreed to return with Claude to Brigantia to begin learning dance there. I had not realized he was so invested in the art. Yes, he's quite the dancer. Now I'm second guessing if I should go. No, go, have fun, go. Lance clears his throat. If I can answer any questions to assuage your worries, please let me know, Prince Rod. But I know for a fact my family would love to have you. Oh. Naturally, we love to entertain guests. Yes. And so the banter continues. Okay, yeah. And then Emily's just like, yes, my excuse to like visit Lance. I glance across the table at Lance and Emmeline, who are speaking in hushed whispers. Lance has a soft smile on his face and Emmeline is laughing. Oh, they're so cute. At least the two of them are subtle and do not serenade each other in the halls. Which, speaking of serenading, I glance at the entrance. This morning, Chevalier said he had a patient to tend to. He left early, but he has still not returned. Oh, he's a busy man. Busy. I hope he's not running himself dry. Yeah. That, unfortunately, seems to be something we have in common. Though Chevalier is getting better at managing his workload, the council meetings he now frequently attends and only serve to make his schedule more chaotic. Yes. I am happy he is mingling with more nobles and participating in more palace events, but I still worry that he is overworking himself. Such is the life of a doctor. Breakfast tea is served, and by the end of it, Chevalier still hasn't shown up. Oh no! I've just snuck another glance at the doors when Claude leans over and whispers, oh. Pining after someone, are we? Shush. Pining is for people who aren't courting someone, Claude. People like you. Oh! Oh, she clocked you. She clocked you. You could kill a man with your words, princess. I know. It's like a stab and a twist. Damn, Hannah. If you're so easily defeated by my words, then perhaps you should invest in better armor for your heart. I am so sassy. I'm so quick-witted with my words. But anyways, that's relatable. I feel like I'm the same way. I stand with a sigh. For some reason, Claude is smiling at me. What? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about how very much I'm looking forward to dinner tonight. Why? See you later, princess. Huh? He walks off with that strange, self-satisfied smirk, leaving me to look after him, puzzled. What are you plotting? What's happening? What's going on? I shake off my bafflement and, after excusing myself, trail him through the doors. Hey now. No sooner have I stepped outside, however, that I am met by a familiar face. Oh, there you are. My lovely Hannah, yes. I stumble back, startled. Chev, where have you been? I'm sorry, my sweet. I needed some extra time to prepare things. I give him a critical look. You said you were handling things with a patient. And I didn't lie. Okay, but that doesn't mean I wasn't preparing something else, a surprise for you. I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous. Ha, don't be, my princess. You're sure to love this. Okay, Chevalier reaches for my hand. I still have some work to do at the office. Care to assist me? And oh what? Would you mind if we dropped by the tavern before the noon meal? I need to pick something up. Okay. I eye him warily, but consent in the end. Hopefully this surprise isn't another baked good named after me. But what's wrong with that? I accompanied Chevalier to his office. It is a humble space, cluttered with herbs and remedies and books. The sight of it makes me nostalgic. Years ago, I worked side by side with Chevalier, assisting him while he helped soldiers who had gotten caught up in the palace infighting. I am glad the work we do now is of a different nature. Chevalier needs help reorganizing his shelves and filling prescriptions. The work is simple but time-consuming. By the time we are out of the office, the sun is at its zenith. Chevalier is uncharacteristically quiet. Oh, why? Chev? What's wrong? I tug on his sleeve. When he doesn't respond, I lean up to kiss his cheek. What's wrong? Oh, sorry, Hana. I was just thinking. His words trail off as he looks at me. His gaze is so intense that for a few moments I begin to worry, but when I reach out to cup his cheek, he takes my hand and laces our fingers together. And then he smiles. What, Chev? Is something wrong? No, it's quite the opposite actually. I was just thinking about how lucky I am. Aww. To be your consort, to be able to do some good here, and... He pauses, then laughs. Listen to me. Cinna would say I was rambling like an old man. No, it's fine. You are an old man. It's a good thing maturity suits you. You old. What a relief. He kisses my knuckles. Now, shall we drop by the tavern? Okay, we shall. We shall. Off we go. The two of us make our way to the gates and then to the tavern. Okay, what we doing here? Chevalier's errand takes no time at all. I wait for him outside and minutes later he emerges holding a picnic basket. Are we going somewhere? The surprise is a picnic? Indeed. Oh, is this another date? Not just any date, Hana. I'm going to make sure this is the best date you've ever gone on. He's so sweet. He wraps an arm around my shoulders and begins to walk me toward the forest. This is so cute. On our way there, we pass a crowd of cheering people. Waltz stands before them, performing magic. As the audience claps and cheer, Waltz laughs and bows. His eyes snag on us when he straightens. Hello. Have fun, you two. Okay, thanks. Chevalier waves back, but I am too startled by the coziness in Waltz's smile to react. Is this not just an ordinary picnic? What's happening? My befuddlement falls away as we enter the serene quiet of the forest. A sigh escapes my lips before I can help it. I miss the walks we used to take here. I pause. Or the detours, as you call them. I had the same thought, which is why I thought maybe you'd prefer this to a cafe today. Aww. Here, I do not have to worry about being a princess. I do not have to worry about standing up for myself or for Chevalier. Though I do not think he needs me to do that for him, not anymore. Yes. I tell him this as we walk through the vibrant greenery. You seem more confident now. Yeah, you seem like someone who would actually tell the person that you asked for no pickles without my help. What can I say? You're an inspiration, princess. Yay, we love that. We love that for you. It is strange how, when he says the words, he glances off to the side as if avoiding my eyes. What? You are acting strange. Chevalier's gaze flickers back to me. He smiles. I prefer mysterious. Okay, Chev. What are you hiding? My words collapse into a sharp inhale as Chevalier brings me to a part of the forest I have never seen before, a tranquil thicket filled with flowers. Sunlight streams in through the canopies, brightening the green into a soft, stunning gold. In the center of the area is a simple single blanket. Why didn't you have to? Oh my gosh, girl. Ta-da! Welcome to the princess's private court. What is this? Our own personal sanctuary. I happened to stumble upon it the other day. It's lovely, isn't it? Yes. It's beautiful. Very peaceful. The quiet, broken only by the soft chirp of birds, is so peaceful it makes me smile. I lean up to kiss Chevalier on the lips before moving toward the blanket. I love it, Chev. It's so nice. Chevalier beams as he joins me with the picnic basket. I thought you might like it. I thought you might like to use it as a reprieve from court. Or, you know, if you wanted somewhere private to whisper sweet nothings into my ear. Shush you. I elbow him in the stomach, laughing. Perhaps. Mayhaps. Chevalier sets out a quaint meal. There are small sandwiches, a simple salad, and, unsurprisingly, the cursed Princess Lily platter. Come on now. These are the most popular biscuits in the kingdom now, you know. Of course they are. We discuss many things while we eat, ranging from Rod's departure to Emmeline's adoration of Lance to the more serious council meetings. The more we talk, the more I notice Chevalier beginning to drift off. Are you sleepy? Do you want to take a nap? Oh, it's dark. Oh, it's nighttime. Wow, we picnic until it's dark. Before I know it, day passes into night and the sunlight is replaced with shards of glittering moonlight. Chevalier is so quiet I can hear myself think, which is alarming. A quiet creaking sound startles me from my thoughts, and I notice a bird has landed on a branch above us. What? But the distraction is brief. I turn back to Chevalier, who I notice is rooting through the picnic basket. The troubled look on his face makes me pause. Are you gonna propose to me? Is this a proposal? Is this a proposal? Shut up. If it is, oh my god. Chev? Where... Triumph suddenly lights his features. Aha. Oh. It happens in a flash. Chevalier plucks something from the basket and holds it up. His hand knocks into the bird roosting above us, and it squawks in irritation and flies off. Oh, my bad. Chevalier freezes. A look of horror passes over his face. Oh, he stands abruptly. No, that isn't for you, little bird. Oh, did it make off with whatever he was holding? I follow his panicked gaze to the bird, which has settled in a nest a few branches higher. Something shiny gleams in its talons. Is that... Chevalier wrings his hands. Gods, this is a disaster. Maybe I should... All at once, he seems to come to some decision. Without any explanation whatsoever, he turns to the tree and begins to call. Girl! Chev! Don't hurt yourself. Don't worry about me, princess. Just getting something important. Oh my god, I will not catch you if you fall, because that would just injure both of us. The bird flutters its wings as if in preparation to fly off. I act on instinct, casting the first magic that comes to mind. I'm gonna freeze this bird right there. The nearby branches shoot outwards, encasing the bird in a cage entirely of my making. Oh, nice. The bird chatters and flutters, but to no avail. It is already trapped by the time I snap my fingers and float the cage down to us on a gust of wind. Nice. Chevalier drops to the ground. Hannah, wait. But I have already reached into the cage for the glimmering object in its talons. It's a ring! He's gonna propose to us! The sight of the ring is so shocking my mind goes blank. All I can hear is my heartbeat, which reverberates through my whole body. I mean, it works out fine. It's like, it's like the dessert thing where it's just like you put the ring in the dessert and you gotta dig through it and you just like ta-da, except it's just I gotta get the ring from the bird, I must be cursed. No, you're not. This isn't how this was meant to go at all, but I look up at Chevalier and wonder. He sits before me, flushed and smiling nervously, glasses nearly falling off his face. I do not realize I am quivering until Chevalier reaches out to grab my hands over the ring. My beautiful, effervescent Hannah. The wind beneath my sails, my guiding light, my queen! Shush, you. Ha! Chevalier's own hands are shaking. With nerves, I realize. I have never seen him so anxious. I do not realize I am crying until a tear rolls down my cheek. Chevalier reaches out to wipe it off my cheek. My princess, my beautiful ice princess, my one true love. Yes, girl, I say yes. Yes. Princess Hannah Riella Burton, would you do me the absolute honor of becoming my wife? Yeah, unless, of course, I'm unworthy, then no, you shut up. Yes. Yes. My heart is thundering so loudly I can barely hear myself say the words. Chevalier's eyes light up. Truly, Hannah, Shut up, you. I throw myself at him before he can even finish the sentence, knocking him down to the ground and sealing his lips with kiss after kiss. I smile against Chevalier's lips. My happiness is so tangible it bursts from my lips as laughter. I suppose I do deserve to be laughed at, don't I? But I'm laughing with you, girl. You made this entire proposal memorable, okay? It'll be a story worth sharing for all the years to come. That whole thing wasn't very princely, was it? I don't care. No, it's perfect. I press my forehead to his. I thought you'd never ask. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. I know you do not have to apologize. I would have been happy waiting for you forever. Forever, I tell you. There could never be anyone other than Chevalier, the man who taught me how to connect with others, the man who taught me to fix broken things, who taught me how important it was to love myself. The reason Claude and Walt were acting so strangely. Yeah, they knew. Chevalier laughs. Yes, I'm afraid everyone knows but you. It's okay. I spoke to Claude quite extensively about this whole thing. So that's why he had that smug smile on his face. But I promise this is the only time I will ever share such a secret with others. I just like surprises, I know. And Father and Ophelia, getting your father's blessing is the most stressful thing I have ever done in my life. I nearly fainted. No, you did good. I laugh. How appropriately dramatic. I kiss Chevalier again. On the forehead, the nose, the lips. My lips linger for a long time before I eventually pull away. It would be foolish to think this won't be a long engagement. There are many things Chevalier will need to learn, and many people he will have to impress before we can wed. It will be a tough road, but I am grateful we can travel it together. Hana, yes, my love. I love you more than anything in this world. I love you too, forever and always. Girl, forever and always, my dearest princess. Chevalier whispers the promise onto my lips and seals it with a kiss. Mother used to tell me that fairy tale love did not exist, that us witches could not sustain ourselves off of such joy. But I know now that Mother was wrong. This feeling is what inspires me to fight another day. Chevalier is what inspires me to fight another day, and no matter the obstacles, I will never lose sight of that. Yeah, I glance at the ring Chevalier has slid onto my finger. It glows as if with magic. It is perfect. He is perfect. Everything is perfect. Perhaps this is a fairy tale, for I cannot imagine a more happier ending. Yeah! Look at that! Oh my god, is that our ending? Yes, it better be. It just wrapped up so nicely. And their love lasted forevermore. Oh my god! Yay! Fairy tale ending is Chevalier's best end. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. I skipped that because we already seen the end credits. But yes, there you go, you guys. Chevalier's best ending. Oh my god, it was so cute. It was so cute. I loved it. I love that it was a proposal at the end. And so yeah, yippee. Okay. Well, that just leaves only his normal ending. Quote unquote normal true ending. I don't know, I forgot what the other thing was called, but like we have one more ending to get for Chevalier, and that's just his like still happy ending, but not the best ending, not the happiest of endings. But yeah, oh my god, look at him. He has so many freaking like thing. Oh no, they all do actually. What am I talking about? But anyways, yeah, so we have one more ending to get for him. That I will save for next time because I just like to keep things nice and neat and packaged for you. And I'm pretty sure a lot of it we would have to go back on certain choices because for the most part I've chosen his best outcome choices. But so yeah, so that just means we gotta go back and we just gotta go and do the ones we didn't choose. Don't know how long that will take or how many of them that I've made that we can skip over. But yeah, that is our next goal in the next episode. So thank you guys so much for tuning in for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed that little sweet ending as much as I did. Be sure to subscribe and to turn on the notification bell on my channel, as that is the best way to know when's the next time I will upload anything at all. Because I have to reiterate, I am on a semi-hiatus on the channel, which means a lot of times my uploads will be very erratic, not very consistent. I try my best to be consistent, but you know, life things get in the way. So even if you ask me when's the next time I might upload, I can't really give you a sure answer because I don't really know myself. So yeah, the best way to know is to subscribe and to turn on the notification bell. But I am still active on the channel, so any comments that you may leave on any videos, I will get back to as best I can. So yeah, thank you guys so much once again. Hope you guys are enjoying it, and I'll see you next time for Chevalier's other end, and then we come back for this playthrough of this game for one more route, which, yeah, we have one more route after Chevalier, which is Fritz. So we'll see... we'll get to see his story after we finish completely with Chevalier's. So yeah, hope you're looking forward to that. But for now, bye!